All right, so Havel redeemed that gameplay review like 4 hours ago, so we're gonna have to watch it and we're gonna do some coaching. For those who want to learn some Overwatch, some educational content right now, let's go.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower, ready for battle.
Okay. All right, Havel, where are you? What's your in-game name here? Latency? Okay. Don't tell us the rank. Guess the rank after. Nobody knows what rank this is.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
All right, let's see.
The objective.
Okay, so you're running Baptiste with Sigma Hog. I probably would just play Anna. First things first. To be honest, okay, you're jumping up, getting a little bit of poke damage. Be careful of jumping until you know what they're running. You hear they have a Widow, you can't jump like this. You might get sniped. Just play around the corner. If your team and tanks aren't pushing up around that bridge, you kind of just have to play back bridge and not get sniped. Everything, those 7 jumps were like potentially punishable. Like you can do jumps like this to poke, but the minute you recognize they have a sniper, you can't do that anymore. But you keep doing it. You're literally just playing with fire. Watson's gonna give you some business. He's just gonna see you jump up in the air and he's gonna doink and you're dead. So that's first things first. Second thing, your team hasn't rounded this corner yet. You don't have to play that close. Like you don't want to play here. You're in boop range and like you just get AoE'd by their team. So until your team is ready to push around the corner, you can just hug around this rock actually. If you play here, like right this mega health pack, that's okay too, but then you run the risk of anybody peeking around this corner and punishing you. So like positional wise, I probably would have just sat here until we better assess what's going on. I think you lost someone early on. Oh no, you killed someone. Okay. So now is the time for like the rest of your team to kind of go in. Yeah. Oh, see right there. You hear that hog? He almost killed you. He actually almost killed you right there. That's what I mean. I just heard it and I knew that was risky. I think he lucked out. Okay, well, you got lucky. That's punishable at higher ranks. That's why I say play around that rock first. I knew that was going to happen eventually. We got to minimize things like that. Don't give the enemy chances to punish you. Minimize those and it'll go a long way. All right, so now that you're around this corner, you're the last one stuck here. It's very easy to get caught out. Just commit and play around this tower, or you play like back here. But playing back here is a bit tough as Baptiste. I don't like Baptiste on this map for that reason. So now that your team has control, or they have control here and they're huddled up and they're past the bridge, just play close, I think. Yeah. Up. Punished. Because you're the last one stuck there, you get angled.
Eyes on the bad guys.
But your team's kind of popping off though. Your Mora's kind of owning. All right, here you can just hop over here. You jump over. Yeah, yeah. There you go. You know the jump. You can actually just do like half charge and you'll make it through. Or not even. I think even a quarter charge of exo boots, you can hop over. Okay, so right now your goal should be to use that Sigma shield and poke for your window. You don't know when the Sigma's gonna put shield down, so here. Nice. Be careful, play around here. Nice. You have it. You have Cole and that ult. You might not need to. Shoot the enemy instead of healing the Sigma. He's not critical. Nice. You can tell that he's just low around the corner. That's not bad. Chat, we don't know what rank this is yet, but based off this, what do you guys think it is? He'll tell us what rank it is after, but it looks all right. I'd say this is probably diamond. Lamp? Oh no, you used it earlier. Might be diamond. Plat or diamond? Somewhere around 25 to 3,300. Hell no, it's not diamond. I mean, I don't really play at these ranks, so I don't I have to just base it off what I see. But every time I watch Platinum gameplay or Diamond gameplay, there's so much variance. Some of them just pop. Some of them I'm like, how the hell is this person Diamond? Some people I'm like, whoa, like this guy looks like he's GM, even though he's Diamond. Anyways, right now, instead of just like shooting, just try to shoot the enemy more so than anything. Apply pressure in that regard, even though you're giving them all charge, because you have a Moira and you're rounding this corner. Moira's got a shit ton of healing, so you don't have to worry too much about it. It's DPS at this point. Nice DPS. It's good. Careful for the dynamite. It's gonna pop. Stay away from that orb. Okay. One thing I can say is your crosshair placement. Just keep it higher and keep it enemy level right now, and flick down when needed. Yeah, this is probably better than Plat. You seem like pretty aware of your surroundings. You're constantly looking around. I like that. This is definitely higher than gold though. You've got awareness. Trying to keep an eye on where everybody is. Now this is where. Nice. Shoot, heal, shoot, heal. Turning around and peeling because a little far for the regenerative burst. All right. Biggest thing I can take away just off this first round is that because you have a Moira, you can probably be a bit more DPS focused and like pressure the shields or the enemies out a lot more. Weave in the heal shooting, but like you can do like 2 shots into 1 heal since they don't need as much healing. You don't have to always shoot heal if your team doesn't need it, especially since Moira's covering the other half of it, especially during downtime. You probably could have built your ultimate like 20% faster by dealing a bit more DPS. Awareness seems good. You're always constantly looking around. I think you keep your crosshair placement a little bit higher as well, and just positionally understand the situation. There's that moment at the beginning where I'm like, ooh, I don't like where you're standing, because like you have to understand the risks. So the risks early were that Widowmaker was sniping you but you were jumping a lot, and the second risk was like a Roadhog hooking you off because you're staying by the Mega, and you're just lucky he missed, and you're lucky that Widow didn't hit the shot. But just situational awareness goes a long way when you're playing supports. Okay, so right now just keep pressing the shield. Yeah, good. Nice. So far so good. You're playing with half your tanks here, and it's kind of like blind. Staying here was kind of blind because nobody was looking here. You could totally just get bummed down here. I would have stayed around this one. This one gives you a better angle. This like tower, whatever the fuck you call that thing. Like right now, like you have to play based off your tanks when you play support, like always. And since your Sigma kind of pussied out and went back here, that you're gonna get left out to dry here. If their Doomfist had the presence of mind to recognize that, you would get punished on this at higher ranks. If your tanks back up, you have to respond to it. That's why like making positioning, people ask me to make positioning guides on YouTube, dude. It's so hard because like this position could be good in one scenario if your tank was actually moving and controlling the space, but the fact that he wasn't, this position is bad because you have that. It's very high risk to get caught out here. There's too many factors to consider. Way too many factors. And you're at 83 HP. But anyways, you didn't get punished, but just beware. Like the higher you climb, always consider your response based off your tanks. Nice instinct to kind of lamp the hook. Didn't like the idea was right. Execution could have been a bit better in terms of landing that lamp a little better because I think they still died. But you had the right idea, so that's just a bit of fine tuning, and you've got it. You're gonna come back around this corner. Oh, you're reloading a little too much right now. You didn't have to do it there. Like you saw the pulse bomb. You're backing up. Good. Okay, you have momentum right now. You have Cole. You should probably window this right now. The window builds fast. Window right around this corner. This is a missed opportunity. Right there. Right there. It was a 5v5. You see the kill feed. With coalescence, you know your team is going to start moving forward. You just combo. You just throw your window like right here or like right here. The one here might be a bit risky because they could push past it, but this one here is like always safe. Even if your team pushes through it, you're going to get double healing as well. And then like, who else is shooting through it? You. That's it. Even if it's just you, God, it does so much. You should have just used it there, in my opinion. Like right now, the team fight is still going on. You're holding on to his ultimate too long. This shit builds so fast. Huge missed opportunity right there. Huge missed opportunity. When did you have this ultimate? You had it. You had it at like the 6:14 mark. Yeah, off this coal. Yeah, right here. You had it at like 6:14. It'll be up right now, and it would still be up. 8 more seconds. You had it for almost 20 seconds here. Oh, man. Yeah, best advice for Baptiste ultimate, be selfish with it and just use it. If you're ever unsure, because I think you're probably in that moment, you're like, oh, I'm not sure if we're going to win this with just Cole. Maybe no more ults, but if there's ever sort of uncertainty, just use it.
Question, how do I stop being a smooth brain Genji main?
Stop playing Genji. I'm just kidding, you got buffed. Decision making. Always have a plan. Make sure you're able to dash out or have deflect or line of sight. What's up, Fountain? Thanks for 100 bits, Willow. Genjis get caught out because they dash in, they don't have deflect, or they don't have anything, and they just get punished. If you're gonna dash in, have a reason to. Whether you're finishing someone off, or you're doing it for space, have deflect to get out. See that window? Like that's the window we wanted earlier, right there. Like you're healing, you're flicking around and healing your teammates. Great. I think your mechanics are like, you have a solid foundation on the BAP mechanics. You can definitely weave a bit more DPS in. You could be killing the Zen. But you're kind of screwed here. You have a lamp though. You could kill him. You can kill him. You can kill him. Nice. He's a dynamite. Wow, they just ditched you. Dude, you juked him. Nice, you're living. Some DPS options right there. It's like 6%. 6% ult every time you like shoot that hog with a triple burst. Means most people are healthy. You're kind of hopping in when you don't need to here. I think right now when the fight's getting a bit hectic. Well, you did. I think you could start here, but then the moment they pressure you here, you rotate to the left and play with your Ashe and play up here. I think that probably would have been the more optimal situation. You're kind of just hopping in there, like, you know, Pogo, like boing boing. You're lucky that Moira is getting a lot of value off. I know you're scared of Hog, that's why. Like, I heard him on your other side too.
Score.
Okay.
1-1.
All right, chat. Well, biggest takeaway from this Havel. Foundational base seems pretty good. You've got good awareness for the most part. Like you knew that hog was coming in, you heard him. You're looking around as a support, which is a big thing. A lot of supports tunnel vision, so I like that. You are looking around when needed to protect and peel and heal the people to the left behind you. That's good. Aim like grenade accuracy is pretty good too. I think you could just look for a bit more like damage in between each heal shot. Get more comfortable with like learning the proper like muscle memory to look down and look up perfectly to get around bot chest to head level. And if you start weaving in a bit more DPS, especially because you had a Moira as a secondary support, she's going to do a lot of the heavy lifting for the healing for you, so you can be a lot more aggressive with DPS. When you play support, when you watch like ML7 or myself and you see our aggressiveness level, our aggression depends on what our tanks are and what our other support is. So like you guys notice when I play some games as Anna, I'm like, oh, I can't go for aggressive nades and because our comp is this. It's because I understand this is our tanks. They're going to soak up a lot of damage. I have to probably just sit and defensively nade because our other supports, like a Zenyatta or something. I recognize my other supports as Zenyatta, which means I don't have the opportunity to go for nades because my resources need to be pooled here or to protect the Zen. But because you had a Moira, you have to recognize the resources. The Moira is going to do most of the heavy lifting there. You allocate your resources or your APM to do more damage because Baptiste is severely underrated. I mean, he's not underrated. People know he can do a shit ton of damage. Like you can own people. So that's number 2. Number 3, just situation, or the positional. Only at the beginning was like the really big one where like I didn't like that starting position, but your positioning seems like okay. Just like recognizing the risks, moving with your tanks when needed will help you a lot. Like generally you have good awareness of where the enemies are, but just you have to also add in where your tanks are and where your teammates are and think about your sight lines. And number 4, if you're ever uncertain to use your ultimate, just use it. You had a huge missed opportunity earlier to use your window, which I think you should have done. And yeah, don't be afraid to use that window. That shit is strong and it builds fast. You can build it in like less than 30 seconds. Cool. Thanks for submitting. Hopefully you found that useful. Hopefully chat found that useful. Now, tell us, wait, before you tell us what rank you are, chat, what rank did you think that gameplay was? What did that feel like? Plat, gold, diamond? That looked plat? I'll be honest, I've seen some plat gameplay. Those mechanics look better than what I've seen from other people. I'm gonna say that was diamond, personally, so that's my call. I don't think it's gold. If you guys think that's gold, I'm in. If that's the level of Baptiste you see in gold, they're stuck in gold not because of mechanics. It's like their decision making is trash, because that's pretty decent. That's like a good, got the foundation in. Low diamond, 3.2k Emong. All right, reveal it to us. Havel, what rank are you, especially in this game? What was the average SR in that game? That was 2.9k. Okay, platinum, high platinum. I said diamond, basically diamond, right? You're not like just hit plat 2500, you're 2900. Okay, good guesses, guys. So look at, I think you have the potential to definitely crack that diamond and stay in there for sure. Definitely just got to, all those things I listed, implement those, you're on your way. Cool, thanks for submitting. Hopefully you guys found that valuable and insightful. You said 2.9 and you just know.